Good morning, students. I hope all are well. Today we are going to see question number 13. Firstly, let us read the question. A, B, C are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 2:3:5 on 1st April 2019. A and B granted loan of rupees 2 lakh and 1 lakh respectively to the firm. Show the distribution of profits or losses for the year ended 31st March 2020 in the following cases. Case A, if the profit before interest for the year 7500. Case B, if the loss before interest for the year 7500. Here they are telling that interest on loan, before the interest on loan, two cases are given. So we have to do this question separately. Case 1 we are considering firstly, and after that case B we can consider. Okay, and interest on loan, here A and B they gave loan to the firm, and for that loans interest will be coming in the profit and loss account. So to show the distribution of, the question is this one, show the distribution of profit or losses. To show that distribution of profit or losses among the partner, we have to prepare profit and loss accounts, because interest on loan is coming in the profit and loss account. And here there is no interest on capital, salary, commission to the partner, it is not there. That is why no need of making appropriation accounts. We are making profit and loss accounts, and no need of making appropriation accounts. Okay, so we can go to the solution. Okay, first case, question number 13, first case A. Here I made a profit and loss account for the year ended 31/3/2020. Then here interest, rate of interest on loan is not given the question. Okay, in that question the rate of interest on loan is not given. So from last day's class, I think you are remembering, if interest of loan is not given, we are taking 6% per annum. Okay, and this loan is given on 1st July. That is why 1st July means April, May, June, 3 months is over. Now 9 months are remaining. That is why here this interest we calculated. For A's interest will be 2 lakh into 6 upon 100 into 9 months, 9 by 12, the amount is coming 9,000. And B's interest is coming for 1 lakh, it is coming this much, 4,500. And the first case, the question it is given, the profit before interest is given 7,500. The profit is coming on the credit side. So credit side firstly I brought down, by profit brought down 7,500 written there. Then this interest on loan taken this side, totally 13,500 is coming. So our profit was less, profit was 7,500 only, and this 13,500 we have to give, it is a charge against profit. So profit is not sufficient, then also we have to give this interest full amount. So full amount interest 13,500 we are taking. After taking that one, this side is more, expense was more, that is why we are getting a loss, net loss we are getting 6,000, and this is 6,000 should be distributed among the partners according to the profit sharing ratio. Okay, that is shown here. 6,000 was the loss, that you understood now how that amount is coming. From this we subtracted this one and we got a 6,000. 6,000 they distributed the profit sharing ratio, it is given 2:3:5. And it is written there, loss transferred to capital. If a capital account is fixed, then the writing will be loss transferred to current account. So this is the first case. Then we are going to second case. The second case they are telling that if the loss before interest for the year ended amount is 7,500. So first case the profit is given, profit we took this side for the first question. Second question loss is given, so loss will come on the opposite side. So only the difference between case A and case B is, case A we took a profit, that is this side. Here loss is given, so we brought down the loss here 7,500. Other things are same. Interest on loan we calculated, the same calculation is coming here, and 9,000, 4,500, 4,500, the total, then this loss plus this amount we are adding, 21,000 rupees is coming, this side nothing, so this full amount will be the loss. This loss we are distributing among the partners, that will be in the profit sharing ratio 2:3:5. This also loss transferred to capital. Okay, so interest on loan, it is a charge against profit, that is why we prepared a profit and loss account. No need of making appropriation here, because one thing here, both the case loss is coming, and another thing interest on capital, salary, commission to the partner, nothing is there. So this is the answer of that question number 13. Okay, now we can go to next question, question 14. Here, see the question. A, B and C are partners in a firm sharing profits and losses equally. On 1st April 2018, their fixed capitals were 8 lakh, 6 lakh and 6 lakh respectively. On 1st October 2018, A advanced 1 lakh to the firm, whereas C took a loan of rupees 1,50,000 from the firm on the same date. Here, in addition to the capital, A given a loan to the firm, but C took a loan from the firm. Both the loan is not same. A is a loan, the loan we take from the A, it is a liability, and the loan which is given to C, that will be asset. Then it was agreed among the partners that C will pay interest at the rate of 10% per annum, and they are not telling about what should be A's interest on loan, that we already discussed. It will be 6% per annum. Okay. Then profit for the year ended 31st March 2019 amounted to rupees 4,20,000 before allowing or charging interest on loan. Pass journal entries for interest on loan and prepare current account of the partners. Journal entries for interest on loan. Here two interest on loan is there. One interest on loan, that is for A's loan, and another interest is interest for C's loan. Interest on loan journal entry I already taught you in the second my class. Okay, in the second class I given that adjusting entry and closing entry is there. So for A's interest on loan, two journal entries are there. One is adjusting, another is a closing entry. And C's interest on loan also, two entries are coming. One will be adjusting and the second will be closing. Then what is asking in the question, pass journal entries for interest on loan. So I told totally 4 entries are coming, 2 adjusting entries, 2 closing entries. Then prepare current account of the partners. Here they did not ask profit loss account or they did not ask appropriation account, nothing. Only this 4 journal entries and current account. So journal entries, do you remember that journal entries? I will show that paper once again. Adjusting entries, closing entries, interest on loan, and here 2 loan is given. Loan from. So A's loan is A's loan. That is we took a loan from A. So this first, these 2 journal entries are applicable for A's loan. So the adjusting entry will be interest on A's loan. Interest on A's loan account debited to A's loan account. Partner's name we are knowing, that is why in the place of A we can write A. So the journal entry once again, interest on A's loan debited to A's loan account. This is the adjusting entry. And the closing entry for that interest on loan will be profit and loss account debited to interest on A's loan. Okay, that interest is coming on the debit side of profit loss accounts. That is why this is the closing entry. So these are 2 entries you have to write for interest on A's loan. Then to C the firm is given loan, that interest journal entry will be, that is coming in the current account or capital accounts, and that is adjusting entry. So here capital account is fixed. That is why the entry will be C's current account. Name of the partner we are knowing. That is why we are writing C's current account debited to interest on C's loan. This is the adjusting entry, and the closing entry will be this interest is coming on the credit side of profit loss account. So the entry will be interest on C's loan debited to profit and loss accounts, not appropriation, to profit and loss accounts. Okay, so these are the journal entries. This is journal entries you have to write. Then current account we have to make it. Okay, we can go to the current accounts. So question number 14, the current accounts. In this question, current account balance is not given. That is why here buy balance brought down or to balance brought down, nothing is there. Then after that, here the profit which is given in the question number 14. This 4,20,000 is the profit which is given. So 4,20,000. Then that interest on C's loan. Interest on C's loan, that whenever we are calculating, this is the calculation I shown there. Interest on C's loan, it is coming 1,50,000 into, in the question it is given 10%, so 10 upon 100 into 6 by 12. So this amount is coming 7,500. This 7,500 is coming in the profit loss account credit side, or it is an income for the firm. That is why 7,500 we are adding to this profit. So it is coming 4,27,500. Then from this we have to minus that expense. Expense means interest on A's loan. Interest on A's loan, the rate is not given, then it will be 6%, and the amount will be A advanced 1 lakh to the firm. When? 1st October. So the amount is coming 1 lakh. Rate is not given, we can take a 6 upon 100, and this loan is given on 1st October. October, November, December, and totally 6 months is there. So this is coming 3,000. 3,000 we are subtracting, so we will get 4,24,500. This is the net profit we are getting. So this amount 4,24,500, 4,20,000 is given in the question. We added that income and this expense we subtracted. So this is the correct net profit, 4,24,500. This we have distributed equally, 1:1:1. It is given there, they are equal partners. So the amount is coming 1,41,500, like that. Okay, so this is the it is coming profit and loss account. We are not making appropriation account. That is why here I have written profit loss account. Share of profit, this much is coming. Then we studied that if a loan is given to the partner, that partner is interest on loan will be coming in the current account or capital account. That is why in the C's column, this side we taken that loan, and this is adjusting entry also. This is entry written there. Just now we see in the adjusting entry for interest on C's loan, the entry once again we can see C's current account debited to interest on C's loan. Okay, this is 7,500 is coming here also. Then 1 lakh, this side answer will be 1,41,500 is the total. That the total written there. From this we subtracted and we got this balance. And for the other two amount, the same amount is coming as the balance. So this is the end of question number 14. Okay. Then last day I given this homework. I hope you got the answer. Any doubt is there? Later we can see. Now we can go to question number 15. Question number 15. 13 we solved, 14 also. Now question number 15 we can read one time. P and Q are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 60:40. So 60:40, that we can simplify, and 6 is to 4, and lastly we'll get 3 is to 2. Okay, that will be the, we can simplify it, 3 is to 2. That is the profit sharing ratio. On 1st April 2017, their capitals were 5 lakh for P, and for Q it is 3 lakh. During the year ended 31st March 2018, they earned a profit of 7 lakh 60,000. The terms of partnership are: first one, interest on capital is to be charged 8% per annum. P will get a commission of 3% on turnover. Q will get a salary of rupees 5,000 per month. Then Q will get a commission of 5% on profits after deducting of interest, salary and commission, including his own commission. So his own means here his there means Q only. So Q's commission will be after charging his commission. That is why 5 upon 105. Okay, that we have to apply. The amount will be from the net profit, we have to deduct interest on capital, salary and the commission of P. Also we have to subtract how much balance amount is coming. That amount into 5 upon 105. 105 is coming because it is after charging such a commission. Then P is entitled to a rent of rupees 20,000 per month for the use of his premises by the firm. This rent payable to P. P is one of the partner, that is 20,000 per month. Per month means we have to multiply with 12. So we will get 2,40,000 annual rent. That is an item of profit and loss account. Rent is not an appropriation. Rent is a charge against profit. That is why this rent we have to subtract in profit and loss account. And here this is 7,60,000 profit is given before adjusting this 1 to 5 items. That is why this is not the correct net profit. This is 7,60,000 is given before reducing this 2,40,000 rupees rent. Okay, so we have to deduct, then only we are getting the correct net profit. Then partners drawings for the year where P 40,000 and Q 30,000. Here date of the drawing is not given. I think interest here interest on loan is interest on drawing is not given. So no need of calculating, no need of considering the date also. The partners drawing is 40,000, 30,000. Interest on drawing is not mentioned in the question, so we are not taking. Then turnover for the year was 20,000. Turnover we are not showing anywhere, but this turnover is given to calculate this second point. P will get a commission of 3% on turnover. Turnover means sales. So last year's sale is 20 lakh. 20 lakh we are not showing anywhere. This we are using to calculate P's commission. Then after considering the above factors, you are required to prepare the profit and loss appropriation account and capital account of the partners. Here capital is fixed or fluctuating. It is not mentioned anywhere, but here current account is not given, and it is not saying that a capital account is their fixed capital. That is not said anywhere. That is why capital is fluctuating. Okay, so its answer we can see. First of all, this profit we have to take in the credit side of the appropriation account. Here the profit I take inner column. I told the reason because rent is not subtracted. So rent is an item in the profit and loss account. So we are not making profit loss account. That will be lengthy one. So easily we can adjust in the inner column. So here we minus the rent to P, that 2,40,000. 2,40,000 is coming. We multiplied with 12, that monthly rent. Then we got, and this is the correct net profit, 5,20,000. And this side we did not take a interest on drawing because in the question it is not given. Now interest on capital, that interest on capital only one amount only there. So I did not show the calculation there, so that you will get easily. Then commission to P, that is that turnover is 20 lakh, 20 lakhs 3%, it is coming 60,000. And I forgot to write a commission to Q here. That why I've written down only. That is no problem. Then salary to Q, it is given 5,000 per month. Per month, no? Q will get a salary of 5,000 per month. So multiplied with 12 and the amount is coming 60,000. Then Q's commission, the question is saying that profit after interest on capital. So this we are subtracting. This salary also we are subtracting. This commission also, P's commission also we are subtracting from this 5,20,000. Then the amount is coming 3,36,000. On this amount, 5% commission after charging such commission. That is why this amount into 5 upon 105 that you are taking. Then it is coming 16,000. Okay. Then after taking that one, we are finding the divisible profit. This 5,20,000 total. From the total, we deducted these all the items and we got 3,20,000. This is the divisible profit. Divisible profit we distributed according to profit sharing ratio. That is a 3:2. Here I mentioned in a 60:40. We can simplify into 3:2. So in the 3:2 ratio, this 3,20,000 is distributed among the partner. And here the writing is profit transferred into capital because capital is fluctuating. If it is a fixed capital method, here the writing will be current account. Okay, so profit and loss appropriation account we prepare. Then in the question it is asking prepare the profit and loss appropriation account and the capital account of the partner. And the capital account when you are making, we made many capital accounts. Here only the new item for you is that rent. This rent payable to the partner also coming in the capital account. Other things you already familiar with that one. We can see once again capital balance is given 5 lakh and 3 lakh. Interest on capital from the appropriation account we are getting the amount that we written there. Commission of P and Q we took, salary also we took, and rent is coming in the capital account credit side because this rent is not yet paid. That is why this you are adding to the capital. But the interest on loan we will not take here. Okay, interest on loan that we are not coming. If a loan is taken from the partner, that interest on loan we are adding to loan account only. Okay. Then here profit loss appropriation, this their share of profit 1,92,000 and this also taking. And in this question drawing is given. Don't forget to take the drawing here. Interest on drawing is not there, but a drawing amount we are taking. This drawing is an example of drawing from profit. Okay. Then after that we took the balance carried on is coming 9,92,000 and 4,98,000. That is the answer. Then question number 16 and 17. This is entirely different from the previous questions. After reading the question, I will say that what is the new things in that question. Okay, first of all we can see question number 16. X and Y are partners in a firm sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 3:2 with a capital of 10 lakh and 5 lakh respectively. As per the partnership deed, they are to be allowed interest on capital at the rate of 8% per annum. The net profit for the year ended 31st March 2016 before providing for interest on capital amounted to rupees 45,000. Show the distribution of profit. Whenever we are reading the question, in that nothing is there as a special, but here whenever we are calculating that interest on loan, first roughly we can think about the interest on loan. It is given 8%. So 8% of their capital amount 10 and 5 lakh. It's a total interest for both the partner. It is coming 1,20,000 rupees interest on capital will come. Okay, when 1,20,000 means for X it will come 80,000 and for Y it is coming 40,000. So total 1,20,000 rupees interest on capital is there. And here the profit which is given is 45,000. So this is the case of our appropriation, that is 1,20,000. Appropriations are more than the net profit. Net profit is 45,000. Appropriation is coming 1,20,000. So the meaning of appropriation means if a profit is there, then only we can allow this one. So we cannot give the full amount of interest to that partner. Partner X will not get 80,000 rupees interest and partner Y will not get 40,000 rupees interest because profit is not there. That is why I told this question is entirely different from the previous questions. Here profit is less than the appropriations. So this type of questions the available profit is a 45,000 only. This available profit we will distribute as interest on capital. That will be in the ratio of their interest on capital's ratio. It will be distributed. Okay. So this is given in page number 1.33. Okay. Page number 1.33. The textbook it is given. When appropriations are more than profits. Page number is 1.33. In case where appropriations such as interest on capital, salary of partner, etc. means commission, then salary, commission, interest on capital, these things are more than available profits. The profit will be distributed in the ratio of appropriations, not in profit sharing ratio, in the ratio of appropriations. It means in the ratio of interest on capital. If a salary is there, in the ratio of a salary also we have to take, and we have to find out each partner how much interest on capital and salary, how much is coming each partner. Then in that ratio this net profit will be distributed. Okay. So the answer will be the answer of this question number 16 which we read. The answer will be first of all, we are making profit loss appropriation account only, not a profit loss account, because interest on capital is an appropriation. That is why we are making appropriation accounts. Net profit of 45,000 is brought down. Then after that, this 45,000 only we can give. And whenever we are calculating the interest on X capital, it is coming 80,000. Calculation you are knowing now, so I am not repeating that one. The calculation will be capital amount into rate into time. Time will be 1 year. So this capital into rate, that is enough. So we are getting 80,000 for X, and for Y his capital was 5 lakh into that it is coming 40,000. So then we have to make a ratio of 80,000 and 40,000 ratio. We have to find out 80,000 is to 40,000. After simplifying we will get 2:1. Okay. So this 45,000. This 45,000 we are going to distribute in the ratio of appropriation. Here appropriation is interest on capital. So in the ratio of interest on capital 2:1, this will be distributed. So here I have written 2 interest on capital. Actually interest on capital is coming 80. We cannot give that 80. So this 45 in 2:1 ratio distributed. Then it is coming, A is getting only 30,000 only. Out of 80 is getting only 30 interest only, and Y is getting only 15,000. Okay, this is the case of, and I mentioned here available profit rupees 45,000. This 45,000 is less than the appropriation, less than 1,20,000, since profit will be distributed in the ratio of appropriation, that is interest on capital. Okay, so this is the question number 16. So so every question roughly we have to find out how the profit is less than the appropriation or not. That you have to consider. We have to see every questions. Okay. Then question number 17 also the same way. So we can go to question number 17. Firstly we can read that one. 17. Agruti and Vibhuti were partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio of 2:1. The balances in their capital and current account as on 1st April 2019 were as under. So capital of Agruti is 3 lakh and Vibhuti it is 2 lakh. Current account balance, Agruti it is 60,000 debit balance and Vibhuti it is 12,000 credit balance. Then the partnership deed provided that Agruti was to be paid a salary of 22,500 per quarter, whereas Vibhuti was to get a commission of 15% on net profits before charging such a commission, not after charging such a commission. Before charging a commission means 15% is given. So 15 upon 100 only we have to take, no need of 115. Okay, 15 upon 100 of net profit, that will be Vibhuti's commission. Interest on capital was to be allowed at the rate of 6% per annum, whereas interest on drawing was to be charged at the rate of 10% per annum. The drawings of Agruti were at 40,000 drawn on 1st July 2019 and Vibhuti drew 30,000 on 1st December 2019. Date is given. So interest on drawings rate is given 10%. So time also we have to take if when the drawing is made from that date to end of the accounting year, that much proportionate time we have to take out of 12. Then the net profit of the firm for the year before making the above adjustment was 1 lakh. Here the profit is coming 1 lakh, and before preparing the profit loss appropriation account or before giving the full amount of interest on capital and the salary and all, we have to see that this profit is sufficient profit is there or not, that we have to check firstly. Okay, so through the they are asking prepare profit and loss appropriation accounts and partners current account. So when we are going to make a appropriation accounts, and we can see that whether the appropriation, this net profit is sufficient or not. If it is not sufficient, then we cannot give the full amount of interest, we cannot give the full amount of commission and salary to the partner. So the available profit we have to distribute in the ratio of, we have to find out how much is payable to this partner, how much appropriations are coming for Agruti and Vibhuti. Then in that ratio, this available profit we can distribute. Okay, we can go to the solution. Question 17. Now see, firstly I have written net profit brought down 1 lakh. Okay, given profit. Interest on drawing that I calculated Agruti, it is 40,000. So 40,000 into 10 upon 100 into remaining month was 9 out of 12, it is coming 3,000. And Vibhuti, it is 30,000 interest, then 1,000 is coming. Then total interest is coming 4,000. So total available profit is 1 lakh net profit is there, and again as a interest on drawing, this much income also there, 4,000 income is there. So total available profit is 1 lakh 4,000. Okay, now we can calculate outside. Here I made this one, and one calculation I made. We can make a calculation how much amount of appropriations are there for Agruti and Vibhuti, that we can see. As interest on capital, there the amount is coming 18,000 is coming, and Vibhuti it is coming 12,000. Then salary is given, salary for Agruti it is given. Agruti was to be paid a salary of 22,500 per quarter. So quarter means 3 months is coming, then 1 quarter. That is why in a year 4 quarters are there. So we have to multiply with 4. So here this salary 32,500 multiplied with 4, then we got a 90,000. And the commission is getting net profits of 5% that you are calculating, it is coming 15,000. Then total will be Agruti it is coming 1 lakh 8,000 and Vibhuti it is coming 27,000. So its total is 1 lakh 35,000 is coming, and our available profit is how much? 1 lakh 4,000. Okay, 1 lakh 4,000 only the available profits, and total amount of appropriations are this plus this, it is coming 1 lakh 35,000. So appropriations are more now. Appropriations are more. That is why we have to find out the ratio of this two amount. This is the total appropriation to Agruti in the form of interest on capital and salary. And for Vibhuti, this is the total appropriation in the form of interest on capital and commission. So it's a proportion we have to find out. 1 lakh 8,000 is to 27,000. So it is coming 4:1 is coming. So in this 4:1 ratio, this 1 lakh 4,000 we are distributing. And here we are not writing there to interest on capital, to salary, to commission. We cannot write it because we cannot decide that how much amount of interest or how much amount of salary we can give. That is why here we have written there, and here capital account is fixed. That is why this amount is going. We are writing there partner is a current account. Instead of previous question we written to interest on capital. because only interest on capital was the appropriation item. But here not only interest on capital, salary is there for one partner, another partner interest on capital and commission is there. We cannot decide exactly how much amount of interest he is getting, how much salary he is getting. We cannot identify clearly. That is why we are not writing the term there to interest on capital, to salary we are not writing. Anyway, that amount available profit, this 1,04,000 we are distributing in this proportion 4:1. That is done there, 83,200 and 20,800. This we are transferring to current account because the capital account is fixed. Two partner is a current account. Here I mentioned this note is this working note. The ratio of appropriation we have to find out. For that only I have written their notes. Okay. And this 4/5 and 1/5, this is a distributed. So profit and loss appropriation account is over. Then the question is asking to prepare the current account. Okay, so current account also, see the question, this is the current capital account is not asked, that is why that is not prepared. Current account Agrudi 60,000 debit balance is given. That is why here in the Agridi's column in the debit side that balance is brought down. Two balance brought down. This is 60,000 and Vibhuti it is given 12,000 credit balance. It is taken in the credit side. Then after that profit and loss appropriation, this one, this 83,200 and 20,800 that is taken in the current account. Then drawing is given. That drawing is taken in the current account 40,000 and 30,000. And interest on drawing, this 3,000 and 1,000 we calculated earlier, that also we are taking here. Then after taking this we have to balance it. Okay, after taking we have to balance it. How we can balance? Means first of all we have to see that which side is more. So whenever we are considering Agrudi this side 60 plus 40, 1,03,000 is there, and this side 83,200 only there. So this amount total we have to write here as well as here. This side is more. So this total we are writing as the total both the sides. Then for Vibhuti, here 31,000 total is there, and this side 32,800. This is more. So this amount we are writing as a total here as well as here, and the balance will come here. Okay, it is clear. Balancing of ledger account that we are studying from last year onwards. So the balancing will be like that. I told this side is more. So 1,03,000, that 1,03,000 taken this side also. Then 1,03,000 minus 83,200, that amount you find out and write there. And Agrudi's current account shows a debit balance at the end. Okay, in the beginning also it was a debit balance. Debit balance means debit side is more. This side was more. That is why here that balance you find out. And for Vibhuti, this side is coming 32,800. This side 31 only. So highest amount we have to write as the total. So 32,800 we have written here also. Then this is 32,000 minus, and here you find out the balance amount. Okay, here balance will not come. Here also balance will not come. This is a question 17. Okay. Actually, we are getting only 3 classes in a week. That is why the time we have to use properly. So this is not enough today because only 3 classes only we are getting. So we have to study something more. So we are going to next topic, that is a calculation of interest on drawing. Okay, calculation of interest on drawing. Calculation of interest on drawing, it is mentioned in page number 1.35. 1.35. Methods of calculating interest on drawing. There are 2 methods. One is a simple method, another is a product method. This I can ask for 2 marks questions in the examinations. So the name we have to study. One is a simple method and the second one is a product method. Okay. So this you can read, the theory part you can read from the textbook, and how we are solving the questions under simple method, and in product method how we are solving, that I am going to show now. Okay, then whenever we are seeing practically, then easily we can understand. After that you read. First you watch the video, after that you read what is saying there. Then we can understand what is simple method and product method. Okay. With the help of one question, we can study these methods of calculating interest on drawing. So here some in the heading you can see. Now next questions are to find out the interest on drawing, and here some questions are given. We are going to solve question number 18b. Okay, according to both the method. Here they did not ask any method. Firstly we can see there, A is a partner in a firm during the year ended 31st March 2018. A's drawings were A's drawing is 1st June 1000, 1st August 750, 1st October 1250, 1st December 500, 1st February again 500. Interest on drawing is charged 10% per annum. Calculate interest on drawing of A for the year ended 31st March 2018. They did not mention any particular method, but there are two methods is there. One is a simple method and another one is a product method. And simple method, already we used that simple method. That I will tell the question. Earlier we solved 2-3 questions. This question number 10. Question number 10, we used a simple method only. In this question here, the drawing of x and y. Here 3 drawing is given for x and 2 drawing is given for y. So in this question number 10's solution, I calculated this interest on drawing. That will be simple method. Simple method means we are taking each amount separately, and for 20,000 we are calculating interest on drawing, and for 40,000 we are calculating interest on drawing separately, and 15,000 also we are calculating interest on drawing separately, and all the 3 amount we are adding together. That is a simple method. So simple method once again we can see from this question number 18b. Okay, so here this is a solution. This is question number 18b. I have solved according to both the methods, simple method as well as product method. Simple method, you see, I made one table. No need of making the table, but to present properly, that is why this table I prepared. Date I have written there. What is the date is given, according to the date is written there. In the next column I put the amount what is given there. Then here time will be from 1st June to end of the accounting year. How many months are remaining? 1st June to 31st March. Okay, 1st June to 31st March, 10 month is there. It is not given the question. We have to count and write there. 10, and from 1st August it is 8 months. Then 1st October it is 6 months, and 1st December onwards it is 4 months. 1st February onwards it is 2 months. Then according to simple method, for each amount we are calculating separately. So this is the calculation I shown. For 1000 the rate of interest is given 10% in the question. So 10 upon 100 into this time, 10 upon 12, we got the answer 83.33. So this is the interest of this amount. So for each amount we are calculating separate calculation. That is a simple method. And for 750, this is the calculation. 750 into 10 upon 100 into 8 months are there. 8 upon 12, amount is coming 50 rupees. Then for 1056 month is there, so 6 by 12. Then separately we calculated for this amount, we are getting this one. Like that for 500, this 500 also we calculated, we got this much, and we added all the amount together. So amount is coming 220.93. We round off and we got the answer 221. This is the simple method. Okay, for each amount we are calculating separately. Separate equation we are using for each amount. That is the simple method. Now we can go to product method. According to product method, we are using one equation. That equation is this one. Interest, from one calculation itself we will get the interest. This type of only one calculation only, one formula only we are applying, and we will get the answer. That is the product method. According to product method, this is a formula: total product into rate upon 100 into 1 upon 12. 1 upon 12 we have to take. Then from this formula we will get the interest on drawing according to product method. Then what is the total product? For that we can see the table. Here the first column I have written for the column I have given the name. It is a column A, it is a column B, it is a column C. Okay, then in the A column we written the heading date, like the previous question, the same date you written there. Amount also like the simple method we written here. Time also like the previous one we written the calculated from 1st June to end of the accounting year. How many months is there? That is calculated and it is written there. Okay, so 1000. After that, next the new things in the product method is we have to find out the product of amount into time. That is a new things. So here I written the formula D. This is a column D. Column D is equal to column B into C. This is the column B and this is the column C. No need of writing this A, B, C and that is no need. To make you understand, I made one more column and give like that. Okay. Then this column you don't make, no need. If you are making, I have no problem. Then the product will be 1000 into 10, the product we are getting 10,000, then 750 into 8, 6,000, 1250 into 6, then like that after doing, we have to take the total of this product. Okay, this amounts total that is coming 26,500. Then we are going to the formula. In the formula, this is the total of product. Total of product into 10 upon 100 into 1 by 12. Why we are taking here 1 by 12 means to get this each amount we have multiplied with that totally we multiply with 12. That is why we are taking here 1 by 12. Okay. So and 26,500 into 10 upon 100 into 1 by 12. Then we are getting the answer. The same answer also we are getting 220.93 and we can round off, then it is coming 221. Okay, so there are two methods is there to find out interest on drawing. One is a simple method. According to simple method, each amount we are calculating interest separately and all the interest we are adding together. According to product method, we are multiplying each drawing into the remaining months, then we will get the products and all the product total we are taking, then the formula will be total product into rate upon 100 into 1 by 12. Don't forget to take 1 by 12. Then we are getting this answer. So this is a product method. Okay. Then some homework I giving. So today we said many questions we solved. Question 13 that I solved and given. 14 also solved. 15 is done. Then 16 and 17. This much questions we solved and 18B also given. So question number 18A that you can solve. Okay, interest on drawing you can solve. Any method you can use. Simple method or a product method you can use. Then some more questions are there. Here 19A. Okay, 19A is another type of questions. So in 18A you solve it. Okay, that will be today's homework and we can little more we can study. Interest on drawings calculation is not over. We studied two methods, a simple method and a product method, and some more calculations are there. If drawings are made regularly means one common feature will be there. That will be like that. If a partner is withdrawing a fixed amount every month, beginning of every month or end of every month, like that, one frequency is there, one continuity is there. The amount will be same, the same amount the partner is continuously withdrawing. Then one shortcut method is there to find out the interest on drawing. One shortcut method is there that we can study. So this we are studying under this heading, interest on drawing. That will be regular drawings. Regular drawings means a fixed amount of drawing continuously he is withdrawing. That may be every month or every quarter, like that. One frequently he is withdrawing the same amount of drawing he is withdrawing. Then one shortcut method is there to find out the interest on drawing. We can study that one. Okay. So first of all, we can see one example for that one question for that one. This question number 19A, we can see. Gopal is a partner in a firm. He withdraws 1,000 per month regularly on the first day of every month during the year ended 31st March 2018 his personal expenses. If the interest on drawing is charged 15% per annum, calculate interest on drawing of Gopal. That is one question. And another question you see 19th B, you see X, Y, Z are the partners in a firm. You are informed that X draws 4,000 from the firm at the beginning of every month. Y draws 4,000 from the firm at the end of every month. Z draws 4,000 from the firm in the middle of every month. So here we can see one regularity. Okay, the same amount they are withdrawing 12 times. Okay, interest on drawing is to be charged at the rate of 9% per annum. Calculate interest on partners drawing. So here if you are following that product method or a symbol method, this calculation will take a lot of time. Okay, to calculate the amount of interest, it will take a lot of time. But if you are using the shortcut method that I am going to teach you, if you are following that shortcut method, then we will get the answer very easily. Okay, so first of all we can see the formula. Okay, first case we can see I have written here, drawings are made in the beginning of every month. Okay, a fixed amount the partners are withdrawing beginning of every month. So here the formula I am writing, you listen that one. Formula will be, what is the drawing per month? So every month he is withdrawing, that is why we can multiply with 12. So we will get 1 year's drawing, that into rate upon 100. Rate will be given in the question. If it is 6%, take 6 upon 100 into beginning of every month. So 6.5 out of 12. This is the formula we are using. Drawing into 12, then we will get a total drawings. Then rate upon 100 into 6.5 out of 12. If this formula we are applying, then we are getting the interest of drawing of that 12 months drawing. 12 times he is withdrawing that money. So easily we will get the answer. According to product method, if you are solving, then 12 amount we are getting, and we have to multiply with the remaining months, and lastly we have to take the total of product. Then we are to apply this formula, total product into rate upon 100 into 1 by 12. But before getting for getting the total product, that is the 12 amount we have to multiply and we have to get it. So it will take a lot of time. So according to this way, easily we will get the amount. Drawing into 12, rate upon 100 into 6.5 out of 12. This is one. Then you may think that how this is 6.5 is coming. This is 6.5 is the average of the remaining months. This is the average of remaining months. For example, for getting that one, we can see that one. Beginning of every month means the partner first drawing is on 1st April, second drawing on 1st May, and the next drawing will be on 1st June, like that, and the last drawing will be on 1st March. Okay, so the average, this is 6.5 upon 12. I told this is 6.5 is the average of remaining months. Average of remaining months is coming this way. The first drawing is made on 1st April. So 1st April, and we are calculating interest on drawing on March 31st. So from 1st April to 31st March, there are 12 months is remaining. Okay, this plus. Then second drawing we are making on 1st May. 1st May to 31st March, there are 11 months is there. Plus third drawing we are making on 1st June. 1st June to end of accounting year, there are 10 months is there. So like that, every drawings up to this one taken, and the last one is 1st March we are making the drawing. So 1st March to 31st March, there are 1 month is there. Okay, so everything we are adding together, and here 12 figures are there. This is 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Total 12 figures are there. This we are taking, then this amount is coming 6.5. Okay, this is the average of remaining months. So from this way, this is 6.5 is coming. Okay, and and always taking this way is difficult. So that is a difficult. That is why either you can by heart this is 6.5. Otherwise, one shortcut method is there that I can tell. That will be the months remaining after the first drawing. Okay, the months remaining after the first drawing, that is 12. Then months remaining after the last drawing. Last drawing is made on 1st March. So this last drawings it will be 1. So this both we are adding together. Months remaining after the first drawing, months remaining after the last drawing. This is a 12 for the first drawings, remaining month is a 12, and months remaining after the last drawing is a 1. So this is 2 figures only we took. That is why we can divide by 2. Here we divide by 12 because 12 figures are there. So 12 plus 1, 13, 13 divided by 2, it is coming 6.5. Okay, so this you can easily remember. And if you did not by heart this is 6.5, then this is 6.5 we can find out in this way. Okay. So if drawings are made at the beginning of every month, it will be drawing into 12 into rate upon 100 into 6.5. I explained how the 6.5 is coming. Then if a drawing is made in the middle or any time during the month, 12 time he is withdrawing the drawing, it is not in the beginning, it is not in the end. So during the month it is there. Then this formula will be, these things are same, only this average months we are taking, that only changing. So I am repeating the formula. It will be drawing into 12 into rate upon 100 into the average months will be here 6. Okay, average month will be 6. If you want to know how the 6 is coming, see, it is a middle of every month. So I am taking only this method I am explaining. Then the drawing is made, first drawing is made 15th April or middle of the April it is made. So the months remaining up to 31st March is how many? If the first drawing is on 15th April, up to 31st March, here 15 days are over. Okay, 15th April means 1 to 14 days are over. So means half month is over. So the remaining month will be 11.5. The days, the months remaining after the first drawing. First drawing is on April 15th. So April 15th to 31st March, 11.5 months are there. Then the last drawing will be on 15th March. Okay, middle of every month. So last drawing is made on 15th March to end of the March, half month is there. So 11.5 plus 5, this divided by 2. It is giving 6. Okay, from this 6 is coming here. Okay, 6 upon 12. Then drawings are made at the end of every month. In this case, the formula will be drawings are made at the end of every month. Then drawings per month. Drawings per month into 12. We are getting the total drawings into rate upon 100 into here 5.5 is coming. The average months. Okay, 5.5 is coming this way. First drawing will be on April last. Okay, first drawing will be on April last. That is why the remaining months will be, already 1 month is over. So the remaining month is 11. Plus last drawing will be on March 31st. End of every month. So the last drawing is made at the end of March only. So end of the March withdrawn means the remaining month is 0. So 11 plus 0 divided by 2, it is coming 5.5. Okay. So this is coming 5.5. Okay. So the rest of things, it is not over. Again some regular drawings are there. So here only 3 method I taught. Now on the basis of this 3, I will tell some question number also, that also you can solve. So question 19th A you can solve, 19th B also you can solve. Okay, 19th A and 19th B also will be homework.